kill me, Jacob.
Yeah, that's me. That's, my mom named me that.
I get it, yes. Can I please get back to this, please?
Yeah, please.
It says here on your application that you have the ability to light yourself on fire. Subsequently harness that fire into a projectile askew stream. A very useful weapon.
Yes?
Oh, I'd like to see that.
Now?
Oh, yes, now.
As in today?
Preferably, yeah.
We don't have to do it now. We're inside and...
Of course we're not going to do it in my office. Who do you think I am? Let's go out into the yard.
My power doesn't really do well in yards.
Jacob. Don't you want to be a student at the School for Ex-Humans?
Yeah. More than anything. Ever since I got these powers, all I wanted to do was help people.
Good. I like that attitude. But I cannot admit you until you show me your power and that it has some use. Do you want to know what my power is, Jacob?
Aside from looking great in a suit?
I can read your thoughts, Jacob. However, it's clearly obvious to me that you're hiding something, avoiding something. I'm giving you the opportunity to prove yourself and what you're worth.
Okay, my power has side effects.
Which is?
When I use them, it burns, and my skin burns off. It almost always involves a trip to the hospital or some burn cream at the least.
So what you're telling me is the natural ability to light a normal human on fire. That's the big surprise. That's why you're here. That's what you're here to tell me. Okay.
Except normal humans can't shoot their flames at bad guys. So.
Okay, Jacob. I'm gonna say this as nicely as possible. I like your bravery and your willingness to serve. However, this isn't gonna work. I'm sorry.
right?
Rats.
Easy.
You weren't supposed to see me.
Right, well, you knocked over my trash can. Can I help you? Jacob. Rats. Oh, you're a mutant.
Bye!
Jacob, you have been selected from a very exclusive group of mutants who hold the X gene. Your power is raw, but it can be reined in. You can be trained and one day be a hero. Meet me at our academy on the night of tonight at 7:30. The address is at the bottom, and a password as well. Knock once, wait 3 seconds, then knock 4 times, wait 4.5 seconds, and then say the password. See you tonight. P.S. It is a potluck. Please bring an entree or dessert to share. And one of our members is allergic to chocolate, peanuts, and any soy products. Thank you.
Only at midnight. Hello?
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for the academy.
Oh, you're here to play with Carl and his little friends.
Play?
Carl! I'll go get him.
These brownies.
I was told you need to go over to the garage and knock on the door. Go ahead.
Thanks.
Hello?
No. You were supposed to wait. I told you. You need to knock once, wait 3 seconds, knock 4 times, and you decide whether you're gonna knock once, wait 3 seconds, knock 4 times, and then wait 4 seconds.
Do you want me to do it again?
Yes. Paint your paints. It is left.
Only at midnight.
Welcome to the academy. We are the Rejectmen.
Can I get back to work now?
For me?
I brought brownies for everybody. Okay.
You just ate chocolate, didn't you? Didn't you put that in the letter not to bring chocolate?
I'm okay.
Thanks, Luther. I'm sure nobody else wanted brownies. Yeah, that's not appealing at all.
Well, I didn't. It must be stupid.
No, no one asked you.
Go straight to my hips.
Come in. We have much to discuss. Luther, you get our friend a drink.
Well, sure.
I'm okay.
I insist.
Wait, can someone else do it?
Luther, are you alright? You alright?
We're out of punch.
He actually does that quite a bit. In fact, I saw him hit a semi-truck once, and you would think that would like hurt him or kill him or worse. But actually it did more damage to the semi-truck. And
I mean, if you think about it, he runs 750 miles an hour minimum. Truck was going like 60. And the truck driver didn't die. He almost did. He's a quadriplegic now. But
Yeah, I won that fight.
So, reject men, huh?
that's what the letter said.
Yep. Gil here and we actually formed this team back when we were both rejected by Professor X and his School of Lies. So, that's what we do. We knew that rejected mutants would actually be coming here for a home to do something good. And they didn't have the patience, that school, to train a mutant that hasn't honed in on his powers. So that's our mission. Should you choose to accept it, our mission is to make sure that every mutant that wants to do good has their chance.
Okay, well, I like it. So you're all mutants then?
Where are my manners? Team, why don't we go around the circle here and introduce all of our names and what our powers are, and...
Do we have to?
Yes, Gil, we have to. Amanda, why don't we start with you?
Well, like Carl said, my name's Amanda. My alias is Biscuit Girl.
Did you say Biscuit Girl?
Hey, watch the tone, bub. I come up with the names.
It's a good name.
Isn't it?
Continue.
Well... Amy, can you please turn Laguna Beach down? I don't know what's been going on with Lauren yet.
It's not Laguna Beach, it's the OC.
I always loved cooking, and I was good at it too. I was making my famous biscuits and gravy when my boyfriend called. What now? I thought you weren't coming till 9:30. I was so excited that Lance was gonna come over that I just...
Okay, I love you.
I don't know. I thought I'd heat up the gravy and everything would be fine.
What's wrong with you?
Gil thinks the explosion caused the gravy to become radioactive and it unlocked something inside of me.
Gil knows the explosion caused the gravy to become radioactive, and what it unlocked was the X gene. It's basically inside all of us when we're born, and it just takes some sort of event, I guess you could say, to unlock its effects.
Yeah, it takes some sort of event to unlock its effects. Everyone has it, though.
Thanks, Luther. I didn't just say that or anything.
You bet, buddy.
So, what can you do?
She secretes gravy.
It's pretty gross.
Before I met Carl and Gil, I thought of my power as a curse. It started to affect my life negatively. Did I mention that my gravy is hot? Like, really, really, really hot.
Like a romp in the hay on a warm July night.
What are you doing to me, you freak? What the hell?
Shut up, Luther.
Do you want to hear about my power?
I guess.
Well, I'm not going to tell you if you're not going to be excited about it.
So you're a speedster, right? Like Speed Silver.
Yes. Are you ready to hear the story, or are you going to continue to be a jerk?
Do I have to?
Yes!
Okay.
So I got my big break on Broadway. I was cast in Sir Andrew Lloyd Webber's production of Cats. I played Mr. Mistopheles. Boy, was I thrilled. But Rumpelteazer, he didn't like me one bit, no. He said if I stepped foot on stage again, he would take all 9 of my lives. It was on that day that I had to step away from my dream forever.
Is that it?
What? No, you don't get powers from doing a breathtaking musical. Come on now.
Did it happen after, or?
No, not that day. Or that week. Come to think of it, wasn't even that year.
Okay. Why did you tell me that story?
You want to know where you knew me from, right? That must be it.
No, your powers were I want to know about your powers.
Oh, yeah, right. That. Well, it also involved the cat. You see, I grew up in the greater Scranton area, Pennsylvania. My father, he was a beet farmer. And when I wasn't working on my acting career, I was helping out in the fields. Yep, the small town life was more my speed. Get it? Speed? That's funny, right, Gil?
Sure.
Yay. And one day, a kitty ran by, and I'm not gonna not play with a kitty. So I followed her. And back then I wasn't as fast. Nope, just a simple country bumpkin with a bum leg due to my kickball days. And the cat, he ran up a pole. And I chased him.
Is this another random story?
Oh, no. In short, the cat died and I was struck by lightning.
Okay, so you climbed.
Shut up, it's Andy's turn.
What can you do?
I shapeshift.
Oh, like Mystic, right?
Well, sort of. I mean, I can only change when I'm anxious or really nervous. See, I found out that I had the power because I was dating this girl, and at the time I didn't know that I was, well, you know. So anyway, we were getting hot and heavy, and she took her pants off, and it was the first time that I ever saw...
No! Damn it, Luther!
You're fixing the garage door this time, Luther.
Sorry.
You alright, Andy?
No, I'm okay.
This is your
Just in case
hand,
anyone's
right?
wondering.
What is that?
It's my other farm!
Is that a lemon squeezer?
Yeah.
Can you change into something else? Or... Okay, well, you can change back now, as cool as that is.
No, I can't. Not for like 45 minutes.
Really?
Well, don't judge me, sweetheart. From what I've heard, your powers aren't so useful either.
Yeah.
So who are you? What can you do?
Her name is Echo, aka the Silent Siren.
It's a rad name. What do you do?
She can project a supersonic scream.
It's pretty cool.
Very cool.
But she doesn't talk.
Nope. Social anxiety.
Haven't
heard a peep.
No, not really.
Okay. No offense. How do you know she has any powers at all?
Jacob, here at the Rejection, we take each other at our word.
That's quite a concept, isn't it?
You know, something that Professor X wouldn't do.
Well, it kind of makes. I mean, he can't just accept anyone that says they have powers.
That's not fair.
Yeah, but they're the X-Men. They need the best.
Yet here you sit.
What about you? What do you do?
My name's Gil. What, do you need more information about my personal life? Fine. I like long walks on the beach and little fuzzy puppy dogs, and my favorite food is sushi. Alright, fine. I'm the tech, alright? I do the heavy brain lifting around here. I watch the police scanners to see when there's crimes going on, and I strategize to figure out how we're going to solve those crimes or stop them from happening. And also I'm in charge of the to-do list, which is rather extensive, and you're kind of taking me away from that right now by asking your dumb questions. And speaking of responsibilities you're taking me away from, I'm also in charge of finding an algorithm that's going to give all of us control of our powers. That good enough for you?
Okay, so you don't actually have any powers.
Of course I do. Why would I be here if I didn't have powers?
Okay, well, what are they?
I'm a ginger. They call me the human sunburn.
Ginger.
Yeah, I don't believe I stuttered, Jacob. Ginger.
Be patient. He's new.
Okay. So isn't that like a skin pigmentation thing? Or
It's a genetic mutation like the rest of yours, only mine comes with an extensive list of powers.
which are?
Well, I can absorb UV energy at 3 times the rate of a normal human person. I have this suppleness to my skin that allows raindrops to bounce off of it in an aesthetically pleasing way. I can detect changes in weather before anyone else, temperature to be exact. Also, my eyes change color with the seasons. Let's see. The radiation causes animals to stay away from me so I don't get attacked by dogs or dung beetles. Also, I'm really, I do really well in the water, and I'm not susceptible to anesthetic.
Okay, so how does any of that help?
Well, hypothetically, and that means we're pretending, Luther. Okay. Hypothetically, let's say that Magneto has a mutant on his side called Anesthetic Man who skips about sedating people. Well, it wouldn't work on me. And then I'd be the only mutant in this squad that would be able to do anything about it. So, it's pretty useful if you ask me.
Well, there isn't an Anesthetic Man.
Is there a reason you're interrogating me so heavily right now?
I just don't think you have any real powers.
Well, I don't think that you have any real powers. In fact, none of us do, which is why I'm here, okay? You know what? As far as you're concerned, my power is that I graduated from MIT with honors. That's the Massachusetts Institute of Technology.
Yeah, that's in Delaware.
No. But, basically, I'm the one who's going to ensure that you don't burn to death every time we go into a fight. Okay, so why don't you show a little respect?
Yeah, and he also fights the sun.
And that.
So beat that.
Do we even want to know what you do?
Jacob, I can't answer your deepest, innermost questions. It's up to you.
Whoa. Can you please tell me what you do?
They call me the Guru. I have mind powers, unlike anything that's ever been seen before. Even Professor X can't compare.
Okay, now we're talking.
Would you like a demonstration?
Yeah, I'd love one.
You are thinking of dinosaurs.
Yeah. Yeah, I am now.
Mind powers.
Is this some kind of joke or?
I don't believe anyone here is laughing, Jacob.
Okay, you know what? I'm over it.
Ember, Flame Boy, Flame Boy.
His name will be Torch Guy.
Ooh, I like it.
Look. You were right. Gil and I, we don't have powers. Alright? We made that up so that we can get on with the X-Men and have a real shot at, like, helping people. But then, we were the first ones rejected. But we knew that people like you would come after, wanting to help people but still get shut out because you couldn't control tornadoes or eject claws from your fist or shoot lasers with your eyes. Look, these guys are lost, right? They have no one. We need you. Look, I don't have mind powers, right? But I know a leader when I see one, and you're it. You have a gift. And with that gift, you can use it for the betterment of society.
Don't waste your time being the cliche who takes 3 years to decide if he wants to do the right thing and then shows up in the nick of time. You're better than that.
That's insightful.
Guys, we got a robbery happening right now. Gas station on Central Avenue. It's been in progress for about 30 seconds, so we still have time to get over there. Luther, go and distract him. We'll meet you there.
Got it, buddy.
Let's go.
Come on, Andy. Come on, Andy.
Look, this is your opportunity, your moment right now to make a change in your life. What are they?
The rejected X-Men have formed their own group. They call themselves the Rejectmen.
Yeah, Professor. They just trashed the gas station last night trying to stop an armed robbery. Totally botched the job before we could get there.
I see. Well, it looks like we need to have a little chat with these Rejectmen.
This is Jeff Wayne, Channel 5 News. I'm here on Central Avenue at the gas station, where a robbery has just taken place. And I'm here with one of the suspects that calls herself the Silent Siren.
And I like to call this one the belly bump.
First of all, don't.
What?
Guys.
Shut up!
Okay. Look, I am creating an algorithm that is going to give all of you control of your abilities. Okay? Well, it's going to give you control at a molecular level. We're talking the complete cellular makeup of your X genomes. Pretty big stuff here.
Well, gas boy.
He literally just said his name like 2 seconds ago.
Feel my wrath!
Oh, fresh!
We're looking for the group that calls themselves the Reject Men.